Make all conditions serve you, for that is what they are here to do. They are an experiential field created wholly for your enjoyment, self-discovery, and learning. This is because they are fashioned out of your previous thoughts, words, actions, and states of being. Face all financial and other difficulties calmly and without worry. Even before they occurred, they had been solved. Even before you ask, it has been given to you. Simply receive. There are no coincidences, accidents, chance, or luck in this universe. The universe works under perfect laws that never make an error even once. The Source, God, does work perfectly. Everything works out perfectly by law. Things only look like coincidences and accidents to those who do not see the truths behind them. Nature works with effortless ease and precision, with infinite organizing power in incalculable ways, without resistance. You do not have to understand how your wealth will be created. Simply hold your vision high, think, speak, and do by your vision, and automatically, coincidentally, it will all work out. Do not resist whatever happens along the way, for it is nature's incalculable ways working out to bring you what you envisioned. Just hold your end of the bargain by keeping your vision high and steadfast, and think, speak, and act by your vision. Be detached. This allows nature's creativity to work for you. Detachment means not preferring anything else than what is happening right now, but having the freedom to choose a different future. What is happening right now is the perfect manifestation of your previous intentions, thoughts, words, and actions. Preferring an alternative now leads to delaying the achievement of your goals. Such preference is wanting, and wanting perpetuates a state of wanting. For example, if it is your desire and intention to become a multimillionaire, and you have done your part in aligning your thoughts, words, and actions with your vision, you must admit that you do not know which is the best and optimal path for you to take to reach that goal. You cannot predict the exact day-to-day events from now on that you need to lead you to your desired outcome. But the Source can do that easily. Your inner self can do that as well, and it will take you there in the best way possible. Let it work its magical way by not resisting the moment of now that it brings you. Just do your part, and let it do its part. It is the fastest, most effective, most enjoyable way. And you can be happy and restful always, for you know what is coming eventually. Calmness is power. Calmness puts you in harmony with yourself and nature. It puts you in control of your thoughts, enables you to have right thought. It is testament to the fact that you are not your circumstances and you are not inferior to your circumstances. Calmness is confidence. Calmness is your true nature. Perfect balance, perfect stillness, and perfect peace. Always say, I am calm. Calmness is not suppression. True calmness is clear and open. It does not hide or suppress anything internally in order to show its calmness. It is pure and natural. Calmness represents and can be developed by knowing, internalizing, practicing, and living the laws of the universe, the laws of life, laws such as the ones in this book. Suffering indicates an error in thinking. It is a cue for you to find and change that error. Often in the deepest moments of suffering is the biggest opportunity to find new truth. But suffering is not necessary. In fact, the most enlightened of people have been able to eliminate suffering completely. Suffering is just a means of communication from yourself to your personality and mind and back to self, to put it briefly, and is only used when there are no other options. The people who are most resistant to the more subtle clues from themselves find themselves suffering the most. Those who are most aware and tuned to their self through things such as active intuition are able to work out life deliberately instead of having life work them out. Conditions do not exist. Conditionality is an illusion. Conditions are created to create an environment that matches your thoughts. In other words, conditionality is an illusion that follows thought to fulfill and manifest thought into experience of that thought. Conditions convert thought from symbols in the mind to actual experiences. The reality is that the universe contains all that there can possibly be, all held in the eternal moment of now, here. But if you believe and think that you are poor, conditions will form around you to fulfill that belief and those thoughts. On the other hand, if you believe and think that you are wealthy, conditions will form around you to fulfill that belief and those thoughts. Thus the statement, "I cannot afford that because I don't have the money," is false. What is actually happening is that you believe in insufficiency, and the world around you arranges itself over time to present you with needs of things that you cannot afford. By the way, for the same reason, need is also an illusion. How can you need what you already have, and you have it all, for it is all created, even before you ask, it has been given unto you, as Jesus and many other teachers have told us before, and now quantum physics is showing us the same thing. Conditions do not exist. Conditionality is an illusion. You cause conditions, yet it seems as if they are placed upon you by external forces. This is one of the most liberating insights. Understand it deeply. Live by it. Make all your decisions by it, and life will become magic. Just try it. When you fight against circumstances, you are fighting fruitlessly against the effects, strengthening and preserving the cause. Let us say, for example, that your circumstances are such that you see yourself broke. If you act from a broke perspective, cutting costs, being mean and stingy, being bitter, scared, and jealous, in an attempt to prevent yourself from becoming even more broke, what are you really doing? Can you start to see how you are perpetuating and energizing the broke conditions? By consistently believing and thinking about being broke, you are creating the conditions of being broke through the power of belief and thought. Remember, the universe always gives you what you think about most often, believingly. It is at your command. The way to fix being broke is to take on a state of wealth internally and think, speak, and act from that perspective. Wealth is first a state of being, which is then experienced. It is not the other way around. Wealth is not created because of certain conditions. Certain conditions are created because of wealth. Abundance is not created because of certain conditions. Certain conditions are created because of abundance.